Hi guys, sorry for the delay. Okay, so we were caught up with the Kannada paper analysis. So a very warm welcome. This is our first live session. Okay, hi everybody. Um, hello, hi Netflix Shorts, Mallika, hi. Very good evening, Pradyun. Yeah, good evening, Mr. Loconic. Yeah, we will be discussing our sure short grammar questions, PYQs. Yes, Ahmad Sayyid will be discussing all those today. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Yeah, I hope your Kannada exam went well. So we'll be discussing important grammar questions. Okay. Most important sure short grammar questions. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah. So first of all, passive forms. Passive form. Yeah, the first question. Raksha arrives at her college by 10 a.m. every day. She teaches English. She dash by her students on her arrival. We discussed this before also, right? The be form of the verb plus V3, right? We discussed this before also. So how do we write the answer? What do we write? She. We'll see the comments. Okay, let's see if you answer. She. Satish Bulgundi, hi, hello. Yeah, so what is the answer, guys? She. Hello. Is it is greeted? Is it has been? No. Yeah, so Raksha arrives at her college by 10 a.m. every day is a routine. Okay, Raksha does this every day. So we have to answer in the present itself. She is greeted is correct, and her classes are loved by her students. She is respected. Okay. Because why is all of this in the present? Because Raksha arrives at her college by 10 a.m. every day. This is something she's doing every day. It's a routine. It's happening every day. So we have to write all the other verbs in present. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Navdanya movement. Second question. The Navdanya movement dash start in 1987. The Navdanya movement dash start in 1987. More than 3,000 rice varieties dash under this movement. Today, biodiversity intensive form of farming dash practiced by many farmers across the country. So what will be coming? Yeah, what is the answer? Yeah, correct. Blooming's flora. The Navdanya movement was started is correct. Okay. Navdanya movement was started in 1987. Time is given. Okay, so it is in the past. Was started. More than 3,000 rice varieties were saved. Is correct. And today, biodiversity intensive form of farming was. Today biodiversity intensive form of farming is practiced. Is correct. Okay. Today. So see the time also when you're reading, see the tense, see the time. Today or in cases like this, every day. So in cases like that, we'll know the tense. It's very clear. Okay. Moving on. Rickshaw pullers are a common sight in India. Yeah, the third question. Rickshaw pullers are a common sight in India. They dash in public places. So what do we write? See the tense of the first sentence and write the second and third sentences accordingly. Distortion 3,100 flute soul, correct. They can be seen. Okay. Can be seen. As I said earlier, the be form of the verb also should be written. You can either modify the be form of the verb or you can write the be form as it is. In this example, you write the be form of the verb as it is. Okay, they can be seen. B3. They can be seen in public places. They dash. So not treat. What do we write here? Second. Is neglected. No, I am talking about the second one. They are not treated is correct. Yes. They are not treated. Again, you can see the be form of the verb. They are not treated well by the public. Every rickshaw puller. Flute Soul and Sushmita, yeah, is neglected. Every rickshaw puller is neglected. Okay, because we are talking in the present. So this is happening every day, which is why every rickshaw puller is neglected. Correct. Okay, fourth question. A crime was reported to the Prince of Monaco. First sentence is the tense is clear. A crime was reported to the Prince of Monaco. The prince was amazed is correct. For a murder dash in his toy kingdom. This question came in the preparatory and model exams as well. For a murder was committed is correct, Mr. Laconic and Flute Soul. Yeah. For a murder was committed. In his toy kingdom. The ministers, Sushmita correct. The ministers were summoned. The ministers were summoned. Why? It's in the past. I mean, either in the first sentence or in any of the sentences in the extract, the time is clear, the time will be evident. Okay, you'll know it. If a date is given in the sentence, you know you have to write the passive form in the past. Okay, if today or every day is given, you write it in the present. Okay, moving on. So yeah, so the fifth question. Is it less audible, Ahmad Syed? Hello? Yeah. So Laura got up to go home. She got, okay, in the past, it's evident. She was supported is correct. Was supported by her maid. She turned her head and blossoming Flora 6402 correct. She turned her head and was surprised to see Gonzalo picking up the violets, which Akshay Kumar, Abhishek Kumar 6210 6217 correct, which were dropped. Okay, again you can write the question with the answers or just the answers. If time permits, write the question with the answers. Okay, yeah. Sixth question. Basavaya tried to outshine Tamanna in his own way. A palatial house. Am I not audible? Hello? Okay. Yeah, blossoming Flora, a palatial house was built is correct. A palatial house was built by him. A number of persons, not we are appointed. Blossoming Flora, it's were appointed. Okay, it's were appointed. Appointed just to praise him. Scholars, poets, and musicians were invited. Satyan Baindur, correct. Poets and musicians were invited is correct. To his place, yeah. So moving on. Yeah, idiomatic expressions. Okay, idioms and phrases. So some idiomatic expressions are given in your streams workbook also. You get a rough idea of these expressions. There is a match the following question also. So those are the only idioms that will be asked, okay, most of the time. So you have to be very thorough with these idiomatic expressions, okay. Yeah, moving on. First question, Tendulkar is called the greatest of all time cricket player. He never dash from practice as a young cricketer. Due to his regular practice, he become dash in the game. Yeah, it's supposed to be he became. Anyways, so Tendulkar is called the greatest of all time cricket player. He never dashed from practice. He never, not shield away, it is shied away. He never shied away from practice. Okay, so shied away is correct. As a young cricketer, due to his regular practice, he became Tarun Reddy. Very good. He became well versed. He became well versed. Padma, we see, I mean, I cannot guarantee how much percentage of the questions will come, but if you are very thorough with all the grammar and the literature questions, you can easily solve to an extent all the questions in the question paper. Okay, because more or less the same questions that will be coming in the exam, they'll just rephrase it, as in they'll change the way the question is set. It's the same answer only, but they'll rephrase the question. Okay, yeah, well versed is correct. Moving on. Second question, Borges says that all children fail to give their mother her deserved happiness because the mother is taken for granted is correct. This is a direct question, by the way. It is taken from, I believe books will never disappear, right? Taken for granted. Borges says that all children fail to give their mother her deserved happiness because the mother is taken for granted. However, it does not dawn on is correct, fluent soul. However, it does not dawn on them before her death is correct. Moving on. Third question, if anyone wants to achieve anything in life, one has to is the audio not clear, guys? Is the audio not clear? Hello? Okay. Audible, fine. If anyone wants to achieve anything in life, one has to keep it in mind is correct. One has to keep it in mind that it always requires focused hard work to achieve it. One should not throw away is correct, Samrat sir. One should not throw away is correct any opportunity that comes on the way. Fourth question, the politician in our street got his daughter married off recently. Okay, got his daughter married off recently. He had invited dash. He had invited Sagar Chopra, throw away, yeah, it's correct. He had invited, all and sundry is correct, distortion. He had invited all and sundry. All and sundry, the expression means everybody, okay. He had invited all and sundry of our town. The people living in the streets had to, the people, yeah, correct Pradyun, correct Sagar Chopra, Anand, Batkande, all and sundry is correct. The people living in the street had to put up with is correct, distortion, 3100. The people living in the street had to put up with the traffic jams. Okay. Nice, you guys are answering it pretty quickly. Fifth question, the parents dream of making their children engineers or doctors, but children learn dash and fail to clear competitive exams. Hello, hi Aditya Hildigi, hi, hello. Yeah, the next question, that parents dream of making their children engineers or doctors, but children learn By heart is correct, flute soul. By heart is correct, Satyan Baindur, Tarun Reddy. But children learn by heart and fail to clear competitive exams. The parents finally realize what their dreams. Hello, hi Suhana. Distortion 3100, very good. Realize what their dreams come to. The parents finally realize what their dreams come to is correct. Anand Bhatkande, it's correct, yeah. Sixth question. The fans of the actors were thrilled to see their hero in. Next question. The fans of the actors were thrilled to see their hero in. Flesh and blood. Distortion, very good. The fans of the actors were thrilled to see their hero in Flesh and Blood. When the big crowd rushed towards him, the situation got out of hand is correct. Satyan Baindur. Got out of hand. Out of hand, and the police could not do anything. Yes, correct, Sushmita. Out of hand, yes. Samrat sir, flute soul, yeah. Out of hand is correct. Moving on. Yeah, match the pronoun to the noun phrase. Okay. Mandatory, short 5-mark question. Okay. So, first question. Yes, Tanish, out of hand is correct. Yeah. So, Jeevit loves tennis. He is Jeevit. A3 is correct. A3. A3. It has his profession. What is it? It is tennis. So that is 4. C. His father accompanies. So his father is Jeevit's father. 6. Him every day to the tennis academy, where a dozen of players. So where is tennis academy, right? So D is the academy. Yeah. Where a dozen of players practice the game, Mr. Ajit is their coach. There would be players. So E1. Academy is option 2. Yeah, his is Jeevit's. Correct. C4. 6. Yeah, C6. Correct. A3, B4, C6, D2, E1 is correct, Pradyun. Very good. Very good, Pradyun. Moving on. Woman empowerment is the art of giving power to women. It involves women organizations. So it would be, yeah, we'll be coming to reported speech also, Markandeya. We'll be discussing reported speech also in detail. Yeah. Women empowerment is the art of giving power to women. It involves women organizations. So it here is it to, yeah, it is women empowerment. Okay, it is women empowerment. Involves women organizations that aim to increase, that would be Ahmed Said, it's a live video, so until we finish discussing, this video will be going on. That is 4. Is that 4? Women's organization. Okay, it involves women organizations that. So that is women organization. It's women's organization. C. That aim to increase their self-reliance. So there would be there is it women's? Yes, it's correct. C1. There is women's self-reliance and encourage them. Them would be women. Encourage women. Encourage women. Right. Many women experience subordination in many domains. These would be the many domains, right? E3. So what is the order? Can somebody type it? Blossoming flora A2, B4, C1, D6, E3. C1, D2. Is it D2 or D6? Oh, sorry. D6 is correct. Yeah. Yeah. A2, B4, C1, D6, E3 is correct. Blossoming flora. Yes. Tarun Reddy, how to write, we have uploaded a video of toppers answer sheet analysis and how to score optimum marks. So the one thing I tell you time and again, underline the answers. Section B question answers, right? When you're writing the 3 marker, 4 marker, etc., underline the important part of your answer, okay Tarun? So that way you, I mean it's easier for the evaluator to correct the papers. All right. Hello Mani Chandrika. Hi Mohit Dhavaleshwar. You should be Shaheen to score 80 on 80. As I said earlier, most of them they score 75 above. When if you prepare well, you will score 75 above. The change. Okay, you have to. We have made a video wherein we have analyzed the toppers answer sheet. Okay, so if you analyze the toppers answer sheet, you will know. The topper writes, I mean for the grammar questions, the topper writes the question with the answer. Okay, that is one thing. Apart from that, he or she underlines the important part of the answer also. If it's a long answer, you underline. That makes a big difference, okay? It makes your answer look more appealing. So evaluators can evaluate and give optimum marks. Yeah, moving on. Yeah. Articles, prepositions, subject-verb agreement, tenses, jumbled words. Okay, so we'll be discussing these. So the rest matching, I mean, it's since we have all covered that, it's easy for you guys. So we are shifting to articles, prepositions, subject-verb agreement, tenses, and jumbled words. Yeah. First question, articles. So PU1 also you've learned articles, a, an, and the 3 articles, right? So you just have to use either of the 3. All right. Rivers are the important resource of energy. Is it the? Most of you are giving the. Is it correct? First question. Rivers are the important. When you say the important source of energy, you are trying to imply that rivers are the only important source of energy. Is that true? You get energy from so many other sources, right? So rivers are an important source of energy is correct. Rivers are an important resource of energy is correct. Okay. Yeah. Siddhartha was born as the king. No. Siddhartha was born as a king is correct. Okay. Siddhartha was born as a king is correct. Oxygen is third question. Third question, is it a or the? Oxygen is the basic need of all living beings is correct. Okay. It is the single most important thing for all living beings to exist. So oxygen is the basic need of all living beings is correct. Fourth question, Mount Everest is dash highest peak in the world. So this is a fact that you know. Okay, Mount Everest is, if I say a highest peak, Mount Everest is one among the highest peaks. So is it a or the? It is the correct flute soul. It is the. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world is correct. Okay, because it is the single most highest peak, the highest peak in the world. Fifth question. My father is dash. Fifth is Raghav Gupta, correct. My father is a musician. Ranjita got dash first prize in singing competition. Fifth one. How is fifth and musician? It's my father is a musician. Okay. Yeah. Sixth one. Ranjita got the is correct. Ranjita got the first prize in sing competition. In the sing competition or whatever competition it is, there is only one first prize, one second prize, and one third prize, right? Unless and until you're sharing it. So the first prize is what we use the definite article. Kalidasa is called dash Shakespeare of India. Seventh question. Seventh question. Seventh is the is correct. Pradyun correct. Kalidasa is called the Shakespeare of India is correct. Pradyun. There is dash owl in the cave. There is dash owl in the cave. You are seeing a cave, you are seeing an owl inside it for the first time. So do you use the or do you use the indefinite article? Use the indefinite article. There is an owl is correct. Mr. Manjunath is dash MA degree holder. Again, indefinite article is an MA degree holder. We discussed this before also when we use a, when we use an. Right? We use a before consonant sounds. We use an before vowel sounds. I need dash cup of tea now. I need, last question, I need, Tarun Reddy, correct. I need a cup of tea is correct. I need a cup of tea is correct. Yeah. Prepositions. Prepositions. First question, Samarth goes for is correct, Tanvi D'Souza. Samarth goes for a walk every morning is correct. Second question, concave lens is thicker. Rachana, Rachu, are is used in the present, were is used in the past, it is easy. Am, is and are is used in the present. When you're doing some action in the present, you use are. Were is used for an action that you completed. Okay, it's very easy. Was and were are used for past action. Am, is and are used for action that you're doing now, present. Yeah. Concave lens is thicker, dash the edges. Yashash Chandrasekhar, how is previous one an? Are we talking about the owl question? Is an MA degree holder is correct. Why will it be an MA degree holder? Because Yashash Chandrasekhar, M, you do not see the letter, okay, you see the sound that it makes. M starts with the a sound, it is a vowel sound, that is why you use an. Same thing applies for honest, H is silent, so we say he is an honest man, okay, it makes a vowel sound. Yeah, so concave lens is thicker. For this question, for preposition questions, options will not be given. You'll have to be thorough with the preposition. Yeah, concave lens thicker at the edges is correct. At the edges is correct, yeah. No, not on the edges, it's at the edges. Bernard Shaw was fascinated. Third question, flute soul correct. By Eliza's voice is correct. Was fascinated by Eliza's voice. Fourth question, the young boy was keen to know. Fourth question. About is correct. About, to know about the birds. Yeah, about the birds is correct. Jai Bhavsar, correct. Rabindranath Tagore won the Nobel Prize. Next question, guys. Fifth question. Rabindranath Tagore won. Yeah, Bernard Shaw was fascinated with Eliza's voice is also correct. Distortion, that's correct. We can write with also. Preposition, one answer, there is no one answer. You can actually substitute one preposition with the other also. Bernard Shaw was fascinated by Eliza's voice. Fascinated with Eliza's voice is also correct. Now you'll find a similar question here also. We'll discuss that. Rabindranath Tagore won the Nobel Prize for is correct. For Gitanjali. The revised edition of the dictionary comes. Next question. 6. The revised edition of the dictionary comes. Comes with a CD is. Comes in a CD version of it. No, from is wrong, Flute Soul. 6th question. The revised edition of the dictionary comes in a CD version is fine, yeah. Comes in a CD version of it. 7th question. This is a question where I said you can use multiple prepositions, okay. Charan preferred coffee dash tea. Charan preferred coffee dash tea. Charan preferred coffee over tea is also fine. Coffee to tea is also fine. You can write both, okay. Charan preferred coffee over tea and coffee to tea is fine. Both are correct only, okay. Charan preferred coffee over tea. Charan preferred coffee to tea is also fine, okay. Yeah. 8th question. Anand got out from the car is correct. Okay. Mr. Chandru is arriving. Out is also fine. Off is also, both are fine. Yeah. Got out from the car, got off from the car is also fine. Mr. Chandru is arriving in the night is correct. Okay. Arriving in the night tomorrow, not at the night, it's in the night. Okay. Not late, it is in the night. And no, by the night is also not correct, it's in the night. Nagasaki was bombed. Last question. Nagasaki was bombed. Again, it is in. Okay. When a date is given, it's usually in. Nagasaki was bombed in 1945. Moving on. Word order question. Okay. So, word order question. Rearrange the sentence. It's a 1-mark question. How do we rearrange? So, I'll just number the question. You just tell me what comes first. Chinese developed a well networked canal. It should be canal, okay. Chinese developed a well networked canal is grammatically correct. Canals won't come. Chinese developed a well networked canal is correct. Yeah, correct. Correct, Pradyun. Correct, Tanvi D'Souza. Chinese developed a well networked canal. Correct, Satyan Baindur. Yeah. Second question. We must, how do we write it? Pradyun, correct. We must follow rules and regulations. We must follow rules. We must follow certain rules and regulations is correct. We must follow certain rules and regulations. We must follow we must follow certain rules and regulations is correct. Yeah. Next, third question. Yeah, Dion Chan, the genius. You are a genius. So please answer the questions. Bats are the most fascinating animals. Very good, Shushmita. Bats are the most fascinating animals is correct. Bats are the most fascinating animals is correct. Yeah. Okay, subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement. Okay, first question. Arunima dash been a national volleyball player. Has is correct. No, it won't be have. It is has. Okay, it's a singular subject, right? Subject-verb agreement, singular subject. Arunima is a singular subject. Rakesh and Ramesh are good friends is correct. Okay, so we are using and. So both the subjects will be counted. Rakesh and Ramesh are good friends is correct. Okay, everyone needs education. Correct. Bharati Mahendrakar, it's correct. Everyone needs education. Okay. So everyone, someone, etc. These kind of pronouns, when they are used, we follow that with a singular verb. Okay. Everyone needs education is correct. One of my students. Next one. One of my students. Yes, Nirmal. Yeah, correct. Shushmita, it's correct. One of my students was felicitated in Kannada Sahitya Sammelana is correct. Fifth question. They dash the flute in an orchestra. So they is plural. They plays is wrong, Nikhil Patil. It is they play. It is a plural subject. Yeah, questions are made from the question bank, Tejas Gowda, not blueprint, from the question bank. That was already given to you. Yeah, they play the flute. They play the flute in an orchestra. My son and his friends dash not watch movies every day. Do not watch. My son and his friends do not watch movies every day is correct. My mother's family dash to pilgrimage every year. My mother's family goes to pilgrimage every year is correct. The chief minister and his cabinet. The chief minister and his cabinet approve the budget is correct. Yes. In January every year. One of my friends not approves. The chief minister and his cabinet. Plural subject. No. So approve is correct. One of my friends. So it runs is correct. Runs a hotel in Chennai. Last one, the people. So it's plural. The people are fond of gossips. Okay, the people are fond of gossips is correct. Today's paper, I am not sure. Kannada paper. I think it is discussed in the previous video. No worries, sir. Yeah. Yeah, moving on. Yeah, moving on. Chaitanya dash as a project assistant in TCS at present. Chaitanya works is correct. Okay. I dash see a snake in our classroom yesterday. So I saw a snake in our classroom yesterday. The students, so since last Sunday is given, so they have started preparing from last Sunday and they're still preparing. So you're supposed to write have been preparing. Have been preparing is correct. The earth dash around the sun. The earth dash around the sun. The earth is still doing the same action. So the earth revolves around the sun is correct. Around the sun. Our second PUC exam. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Our second PUC exam begins every year. So it's begins. Begins is correct. Yes, begins is correct. Our second PUC exam begins in March every year. Dr. Manmohan Singh dash away on December 26, 2024. Again, action is completed. Okay. So, Dr. Manmohan Singh Yeah. Dr. Manmohan Singh passed away is correct. Passed away is correct, yeah. The doorbell dash every day at 9 in the morning. So this is happening every day, okay? This is an action that happens every day. So the doorbell rings every day is correct, yeah. The doorbell rings every day at 9 in the morning is correct. Okay, moving on. Okay, linkers. Again, have a thorough look at the linkers. Rachana Rachu, was or were, depending on this one. If it is singular, you use was, okay. If it is plural, you use were, understood. Ram was listening, okay, and Ram and Sham were listening. Now in the first example, Ram was listening, you have only one subject. If it is Ram and Sham, you have two subjects, so plural, right? So Ram and Sham were listening. So was or were, both you can use, okay. But was and were is used for past. Pradyun, board, yeah, it is very difficult to score out in English and boards also, I mean in the state boards. It has mainly to do with how you do in the reported speech and the question answers, okay. So if you do very well in that, I think scoring centum will not be a problem. Yeah, so these are the linkers. Have a look at the linkers. Yeah. Sir, what are linkers? Linkers are something that you use to connect sentences. Yeah, who was that? Yeah, so we are connecting sentences, Safir. So these are the linkers, understand? These are the functions, okay? Addition, for adding two sentences or agreeing with something. Like when you're adding two different sentences, compounding, like and, also, besides, moreover, similarly, and then, what is more, such as, then, in addition to, next, etc. For addition, that is just joining two sentences. For time, okay, when, while, as soon as, before, after, till. Okay, now you have two different sentences, for example. Okay, I will come home is one sentence, okay, and you need a time. So I will come before Monday. So you are using before to tell time, right? Or I will come before sunset. So here you are connecting two different things using a linker. So these are the different linkers. Again, these are the same, taken from your streams workbook only. So we will see where we can use the linkers. Yeah. First question, man is an inseparable part of environment. That will be enough, Shaikh Mohit. If you have completed all chapters and model question papers, I think you are... Pradyun, linkers are the broader. Conjunction is one small part of linkers, understood. Conjunction, you join two sentences, yes. Linkers is like the broader part of, conjunction is just a small part of linkers. Yeah. Yes. Okay, man is an inseparable part of environment. Dash, what is the first answer? Is it as a result? Check again. But is correct, okay. Why is but used? Because here it's a very positive sentence, is an inseparable part. But if you read the next sentence, you see it's negative. Okay, so when a negative sentence is followed, you should be very thorough with what linker you're using. So in all the four, it is but he is exploiting, okay. But he is exploiting dash misusing. So we learned earlier, connecting two sentences. What do? We use and, very good. But he is exploiting and misusing the environment is correct. Yes, flute soul. Yeah. So you've already used but and and. Now you have to use the remaining two, okay. You cannot, I've seen some of you repeatedly using the same linker twice or thrice. You don't have to do that. You use a linker only once, okay. In the exam also option will be given. You use one linker only once. Okay. Dash environment is giving many distress calls. Dash environment is giving many distress calls. Yeah, what is the answer? Sorry, dash environment is under distress. Yeah, as a result is correct. As a result, environment is under distress, and even though is the last option. Even though environment is giving many distress calls, he continues to neglect them willingly is correct. Yeah. Flute soul correct, even though. Yeah. Second question, literature is a dream. Our past is nothing. Okay, it's a negative sentence, but it follows with something positive. So what do you use? As I said earlier, our past is nothing but a sequence of dreams. There is no difference between dreaming and remembering the past is correct. Books are the great memory of all centuries. Therefore, their function is irreplaceable is correct. Yes. Is irreplaceable. If books disappear, yeah, the last one. If books disappear, surely history would disappear and surely man would disappear is correct. Yes, correct. Correct, flute soul. Moving on, question tags. Question tags. Okay, I did not attend his concert. Okay, and do verb is given. So, I did not attend. It's already in the negative. I did not attend should be followed by a positive question tag. I did not attend his concert. Did I is correct, flute soul. Did I is correct. They hardly bunk the classes. Again, this is a negative sentence. Why is it a negative sentence? They hardly bunk means they barely bunk. What? See, when you're reading a sentence, see the meaning. Now, if I remove hardly, they bunk the classes, is fine. You take, now you add hardly to it, the entire meaning changes, right? They hardly bunk the classes means they always attend classes. So the question tag should be positive, okay? Sorry, they hardly bunk the classes, so the question tag should be negative. Don't they? Sorry, they hardly bunk the classes, do they is correct, yeah. Yeah, so they hardly bunk the classes. Do they is correct. Yeah. Do they is correct. Yes. Yes, correct, flute soul. Do they. Neeraj won a silver medal in Olympics. Is, see the tense. Won a it's won. It's in the past. So, didn't he is correct. Seema has gone to Malaysia. Has is given. A verb is also given. So, has being the helping verb here. You write Seema, hasn't she. Hasn't she is correct. Correct, NJ, it is correct. Hasn't she. I am working as a teacher. I am working as a teacher. So when I am comes, what follows? Am I? No. Am I is wrong. It's aren't I. Nikhil Patil, correct. Aren't I is correct. I am working as a teacher. Aren't I is correct. Yeah. Change into a question using the right form of do. Nikhil plays the guitar. You have to use all of this and change. Okay, I'll solve one for you. Nikhil plays the guitar. Now, what is the tense you see? It's in the present. So, does, sorry, Nikita, not my bad. Does Nikita play the guitar is correct. Does Nikita play the guitar is correct. Okay. He and his daughter arrived last night. He and his daughter arrived last night. He and his daughter arrived last night. What answer would come? Did is correct. Yes. Did he and his daughter arrive. So arrived will become arrive. Arrive last night. Did he and his daughter arrive? No, 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 no. See, did he and his daughter arrive last night is correct. Pradyun, correct. See, when you're using the do verb, all the other words in the sentence will be in the present. Okay, only the do verb changes. Now here also, place is given. It becomes play. Okay, so in the same way, all should transform, all should change to base form. So he and his daughter, did he and his daughter arrive last night is correct. We celebrate all festivals. Do we celebrate all festivals? Do we celebrate? How is it did? It's we are saying it in the present. Okay, if it is we celebrated all festivals, you can say did. Okay, we celebrate all festivals is in the present. So do we celebrate all festivals is correct. Okay, Nagesh cut his finger in the morning. Did Nagesh cut his finger in the morning is correct. My mother put some snacks in my box. Did my mother, no, puts is in the present. So does my mother put some snacks in my box is correct. Yeah, frame a WH question to get the underlined part as answer. Gukesh is the youngest world champion of chess. Okay, so what will come? Who is the youngest world champion of chess is correct. Who is the youngest world champion of chess? Laura liked the birds. What did Laura like is correct. This should become like. Okay, so what did Laura like is correct. What did Laura like is correct. Ratan was born on 5th October 2012. Third question. When was Ratan born is correct. Yes, when was Ratan born is correct. There were about 7,000 inhabitants in Monaco. There, when did Ratan born is wrong. When was Ratan born is correct. How many inhabitants were there in Monaco is correct. Yes, how many inhabitants were there in Monaco is correct. The next Kannada Sahitya Sammelana will be held at Ballari. Where is the next Kannada Sahitya Sammelana held is correct. Where will the next Kannada Sahitya Sammelana be held is correct. Yeah. Next, error identification. Dog is a man's bestest friend. Do we say that? No. Dog is a man's best friend is correct. You can return back this book tomorrow. It's a redundancy error. You can return this book tomorrow. So you just have to remove this word. When you will complete notes. Okay, order. When will you? Okay, will comes next you. When will you complete notes is correct. My friend did not went to college today. My friend did not go to college is correct. The same question I think came for the preparatory exam also. My friend did not go to college today is correct. Yeah, here you have your note making question. Note making, again 2-mark question by the way. Mango is the national fruit of India. It is known as the king of fruits. It is rich in vitamins and minerals. Mangoes are sweet and sour flavored. So what is the national fruit here? Mango. It is known as the king of fruits. I'm just writing it outside the box because there is no space. Okay, you guys should either draw this and write it inside the box, or you can number it like 1 mango, 2 king of fruits, and write it that way. Rich in vitamins and minerals is correct. It's a very easy question, direct question. Flavors, sweet and sour is correct. Yeah, very easy, note making. Correct, Nikhil Patel. Yeah. So most important, reported speech. Okay, a reported speech. Yeah, Alifano asked, what is your first literary reading? Borges replied, my first reading is Grimm's Fairy Tales. Alifano asked, where did you read it? Borges said, I read it in my father's library. It taught me more than any high school or university. So Alifano asked Borges what his first literary reading was. Is correct. What is will become was. Okay, and word order changes. okay, because question has to become answer sentence when you're reporting. Alifano asked Borges what his first literary reading was. Borges replied that his first literary reading, so my first literary reading, yeah, my should become his, okay, because you're reporting, when you're reporting it's always in the third person, okay, so my becomes his. Borges replied that his first literary reading was Grimm's Fairy Tales. Alifano further asked where had he read it, okay, to which Borges replied that he had read it in his father's library and that it had taught him more than any high school or university. Yeah, Borges replied that his first literary reading was Grimm's Fairy Tales. Alifano further asked, where had he read it? Where had he read it? Where did you read? Will become where had he read it, okay? So, because this is in the simple past, you have to convert it to past perfect. Where had he read it? To which Borges replied that he had read it, okay? I read is in the simple past. So, simple past changes to past perfect. To which he replied that he had read it in his father's library and that it had taught him more than any high school or university. Okay? Yeah. Rest all same. Keep in mind tense change, okay? And the change of person. First person and second person becoming third person. So, you can either write it as one para like this, or you can write a sentence. You can separate into sentence and report it. Okay, conversation between Roof and woman. Roof, do not forget our sign is the motor car. Woman, is it like Marcus's car? Roof, it is the same car. Yeah, hi. Hello. Yashwant Life, hi. Yeah. Yeah, do not forget our sign is a motor car. Woman, is it like Marcus's car? Roof, it is the same car. Don't look at the other with a man's head. How do you report that? Roof told the woman not to forget that their sign was. Why? Is becomes was the motor car. So woman is asking a question. So if or whether is what you say. The woman replied by asking if. You can write if or whether. If it was, is becomes was. If it was like Marcus's car, to which Roof replied that it was the same car. Yeah, Roof, it is the same car, and told her to not look at the other with the man's head. Roof, it is same car and told her to not look at the other with the man's head. Yeah, look at the other with the man's head is correct. Okay, teacher, why are you standing here, Smita? Smita, I am waiting for the bus, sir. Teacher, will the bus come now? Smita, yes, sir, it will. Teacher, if you don't get bus, go by auto. Teacher asked Smita why she was standing there. Smita replied that she was waiting for the bus. The teacher further asked if the bus would come. Then Smita replied affirmatively saying it would. The teacher further told her that if she didn't get the bus, she could go by auto. Is correct, yeah. Yeah, next job application letter. I'll just show the job application letter to you guys. So keep in mind XX, XXX, XYY, okay? Keep in mind XXX, XYY, okay? Don't write your name and address. XXX, XYY is, it'll be given in the question also. Do the same, okay? Yeah, this class will end soon, Satin. Yeah, the date, to address will also be given in the question. Salutation, subject and reference. Reference because in the question also, if it's a newspaper job application, the newspaper advert is your reference. Then the body of the letter and then conclusion, okay? Once you conclude, you should also add the resume. So this is the format of the resume. You have it for reference in the streams workbook also. So follow the same format. Write this formal letter with the resume, okay? Only then you'll get full marks. Okay, then, so we end the session. All the best for your exams. We'll come up with 2 more such sessions, okay? Maybe 1 more live session where we'll discuss some more important questions from the literature part. So all the best for your exams. Goodbye, guys. Thank you, Nikhil Patil. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, goodbye. Yeah, thank you. I hope all of you liked this session. Please send it to your friends, ask them to refer to this. Yeah, this will do, Satyan Baindur. Yeah, thank you.